All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
Our new brothers here from Great Millstone Atlanta Church. All right, we want to first start out by giving all the glory, infinite praises unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash.
Double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone, teachable way, and overseers Tabernacle of David. Shalom to the hopefully lit that's pushing truth and utmost truth sincerity across four corners of the earth and giving all that diligence to do so. All right, this is your brother Shamak.
And my brother Rock.
All right, just a quick lesson on with those spirits out there, with that spirit of you only live once. Okay, that's really a faithless spirit. Okay, it's a spirit of no hope, basically. Because, we're teaching and we're going into prophecy, of course, because we're prophets, so we're going into prophecy. We're going into those things, the meditation upon terror, things that people don't want to think about. And what they try to hit us with all the time. They want to hit us with, well, we're all going to die anyway. That's not the case according to the scriptures. But that's that Yolo spirit. You only live once, man. Okay, but I started with Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2, verse 1. For the ungodly said, reasoning with themselves, but not aright. Our life is short and tedious, and in the death of a man there is no remedy. So that remedy, that's going to that cure. Little do people know that what we're teaching is the cure. The spirit is the cure. These scriptures are the cure. Our people so simple. Then they think it's a big statue or something. Man, this book right here, with the holy scriptures and the apocrypha, is the cure. It's the cure to you're free from all your worries, man. And have you upright in the spirit. Have you feeling better all overall, man, in your life. It's continue. It said, neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave. They just know as going to no faith. It says, for we are born at all adventure, and we shall be hereafter as thou we had never been. See, people don't understand, man. Reincarnation's in the scriptures. People think when they gone, ain't nobody gonna remember our name. We gone, It says, for the breath in our nostrils is as smoke and a little spark in the movement of our heart. And I skip down, verse 4. And our name shall be forgotten in time, and no man shall have our works in remembrance. The scriptures cut that, because the prophets' names, you see Ezekiel, Isaiah, their names haven't been forgotten. So now but that goes to what? That faith of the spirit. You just have no faith. But that's what we're here for. We're here to bring that cure. We're to help to build and exhort your spirit. And hopefully for you to receive this thing, because we really want we really want those sincere people, those sincere spirits to receive this, and convert to the truth, even though you're already Israelites, for those Black, Spanish, Native Americans out there,
Yeah. Because if I can say too, because that Yolo spirit, hey, that's a spirit of death, man. Hey, that you only live once, that's a spirit that promotes death. Because when you say you only live once, that means you'll do any goddamn thing.
Exactly.
It promotes goddamn wickedness. It promotes folly, homosexuality, drugs. Adultery. Because you thinking, hey, this is the only life you have to live, and you're gonna live it up, and you're not gonna be held accountable for it. That's why Jake be in that spirit, and that shit promote death, man.
Yeah.
We all about life, and peace, and bringing Israel back into remembrance, and you're not gonna be able to do that in a YOLO spirit, because you only live once. That's not true, man. Because when you come back in the kingdom, knowing that you went off in this life, you're gonna have that everlasting shame upon you, man.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead, bro.
So like real quick, to add to your point, because people use that YOLO, they use that YOLO quote to as an excuse to do some stupid shit.
Yeah.
That's what you might as well, man. That's not the case,
Right.
But you continue. You got it.
Yeah, cause like I'm saying, you might live it up on this side, but hey, when you get in the kingdom of heaven, and back in righteousness and in your right mind, you're gonna look back on all the bullshit and be totally ashamed of yourself, man, that you went out like that in America. Okay. But we striving to be the 144,000, man, the elect, the governing body. Yep. All right. That's gonna be the ruling class of the nation of Israel.
Yep,
man.
that's it.
But you got it, bro.
Oh, I was just gonna continue in the same chapter. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2, verse go down to 21. It reads, such things they did imagine and were deceived, for their own wickedness had blinded them. See, their own mindset blinded them, man. Cause we're teaching, they blind themselves because they being stiff-necked and hard-headed. Our people are stiff-necked and hard-headed. They're blind themselves. They don't even give this the spirit a chance. They won't even give the truth a chance, man. They'll just wave it off, with the first chance they get. Because their own minds blinded them, their own wickedness. They want to strive in their wickedness, man. They want to do their own agenda instead of the Lord's agenda. You know?
I got something real quick.
Come on, you got it.
This is Sirach 44 and verse 8. It says, there be of them that have left a name behind them, and their praises might be reported. All right, so we're not living in the YOLO spirit because we want our name to ring bells in the kingdom. All right, we want to be remembered as our forefathers were, man, that we're still reading about today. All right, they weren't in that YOLO spirit. They was living, you know, for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay, and the betterment of their people, man, which are the Israelites. Okay, verse 9, and some there be which have no memorial, and you guys that have no memorial are gonna be you guys that were in that YOLO spirit. Nobody remembers second place, man. So while you out here bullshitting around, you know, you're not leaving anything as far as your name, because when you have a good name, you know, that goes on for generations and generations. People know, oh, that's such and such son right there. They noble, they royal, you know, they trustworthy. But niggas in that YOLO spirit, when they see your your kid, hey, your dad wasn't shit. And you real. Ain't shit.
That's real,
you know?
man.
So that YOLO spirit, man, you gotta get out of that. Because you only live once is a goddamn myth.
Okay? That's a myth, man. Because if we remain in the faith and, you know, hold fast to the faith, we're going to have a good report. Our name is going to be remembered, you know? It's going to feel good, you know, that we endure it to the end, you know?
A little bit more, verse 9 again, and it says, some there be which have no memorial, who are perished as though they had never been. So you niggas in that YOLO spirit, hey, that's right. You only gonna have one life because ain't nobody gonna remember you after this, man. All right. Whatever legacy you think you have stops right here in America because you're a wicked nigga. Okay.
It says, you chose to be. You know what I'm saying?
As though they have never been, and are become as though they had never been born, and their children thereafter. Okay. So that's the same thing, man. You gotta leave a good name. And YOLO spirit ain't gonna get it. You got it, bro.
I continue with Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2 verse 22. As for the mysteries of the Most High, they knew them not, neither hoped they for the wages of righteousness, nor discerned a reward for blameless souls. See, just like the brother was going into, they don't even care, you know, to have a good report. You know, we're trying to be blameless. We're trying to put forth this work for Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you know, to cover the multitude of our sins, man. You know, it says, and who has the mysteries? The prophets. We understand these scriptures. This is nothing light. It seems so simple, like, oh, America gonna be destroyed by missiles. It's so simple, but that makes it that much more spiritual. You know, it's a stumbling block, man. You know, it says, verse 23, for the Most High created man to be immortal and made him to be an image of his own eternity. So he made us not even to die. So to have that YOLO spirit, it is a spirit, that is the mindset of death. That's a spirit of death. Because we're supposed to be immortal. But he made us die like men, but we're still sons of the Most High. We're still Yasha'Allah, Prince of the Power. All right, and he's gonna bring us back to that state, you know, real soon, with the coming of the angels and the chariots, man. All right, and I'll just get this is my last verse though. This is verse 24.
So like I'm gonna hold you reread that about and more.
Verse 23. So Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2, verse 23. For the Most High created man to be immortal and made him to be an image of his own eternity. Yeah,
and that word immortal goes into living forever, never dying or decaying. So that's not YOLO, goddamn. That's not YOLO, man. That's you live forever. That's not you live once.
Right.
You know what the scripture's saying, to be immortal. It says living forever, never dying or decaying. All right, and if we keep the Lord's statutes and commandments to the best of our ability and do the things in which he set out for us to do, hey, it be some that never, I think the brother quoted earlier, those that never taste the death. All right. So that whole myth about YOLO and everybody gonna eventually die, you know, that shit is untrue.
That's not true.
Because in the world, what they're saying was, only thing stay black and die. Some shit like that. Only two things that guaranteed me is I'm gonna stay black and die. You know, that's a goddamn spirit of death, man. You stupid as hell.
That's it, man.
Go ahead, bro. You got it.
Verse 24. Nevertheless, through envy of the devil came death into the world, and they that do hold of his side do find it. So you had that spirit of death, you will find it. You know, you're going to get punished just by your works. You know, and we're going to get rewarded by our works, man. But likewise, if we don't hold fast, we're going to get the same thing that those rebellious spirits get, you know. But that's what we don't want. That's why we examine ourselves on a daily basis, you know, and push ourselves and not do and not half-ass this thing, not be lukewarm in the spirit, you know. You got anything else?
I got nothing.
But just quickly touch on that. Just rebuke that Yolo spirit, because it's a faithless spirit, you know, and we don't want our people in that faithless spirit, because that, you know, our nation's at a lower state, man. You know, we trying to bring some hope. So this is true. This is the true report, you know, straight from this is the Lord that created the heavens and the earth, you know. But with that, we hope that lesson was edifying and exhorting for the spirit, building up of the soul of the elect, you know. We end up by giving all the glory and infinite praises unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shad, Ba'ashem, Rakakadat.
Double honors to the apostles, elders, a great millstone, teacher of well, and overseers tabernacle of David. Peace, love, and safety to the hopeful elect and their families. And with that, let's say shalom.
Shalom.